Well, howdy y'all, this is Mike, and you're on the air with that guy around town. Sorry it's so noisy out here. I'm out by a lot of traffic. I'm over here at the Toyota of Richardson, and I bought a car here about 3 weeks ago, and I want to get into my experience with this dealership, the good, the bad, the ugly. So stay tuned. All right, here we go, folks. So my experience with Toyota of Richardson was not a good one, and I accept everything I did on this deal because I'm the one that made the final purchase and choice to go ahead and move forward with it. So let me first say that. However, I've learned a lot or quite a few things about this dealership, and this is why I would not buy from Toyota Richardson, and I would do your thorough homework before purchasing from a dealership, as there's good ones out there, and then there's the shyster, snaky, no circus, just clowns one like Toyota Richardson. So first of all, let me say, they advertised the vehicle I ended up buying. I bought a 2018 Lexus RX 450H. It's a hybrid. Beautiful vehicle. One owner. For the advertised sales price of $29,899. And when I sat down with the sales guy, who was a really nice guy, he put a piece of paper in front of me and informed me that there was a $3,000 prep fee. Now, granted, I'd looked at several vehicles at several dealerships, and all of them had a prep fee. It was between $300 and $400. So if we go with the $300 prep fee train of thought, $3,000 was 10 times as much. And I just thought this was crazy. We went back and forth. Originally, what we ended up getting down to was a $1,000 prep fee, which is still way too much. But he told me he was going to throw in a 6-month, 6,000-mile bumper-to-bumper warranty and an extra key. And I said, this is a one owner. It's got the manual in the glove box, and it only has one key. He said, oh, yeah, it only has one key. So getting into that, the key he had me test drive with was a key fob. It didn't dawn on me till after the deal was done and I got home. The second fob that I supposedly was given, that he had programmed for me, which only took 30 minutes. And if you know anything about programming keys at a dealership, it actually takes longer. They have to have the vehicle, the original fob. They have to plug into it. They have to have some information from the dealership. And I can tell you this because I grew up in a locksmith family, and I have a brother that's still a locksmith who does programming of keys. And 30 minutes would be asking a lot to get it done. But they mysteriously had the key ready for me, and they also had this beautiful little Lexus leather cover on the second one they made me. Both had paper tags on them attached to them with a stock number, year, model, and make on them. And where does that come into play? Why would they take the time to fill out another stock paper tag and attach it to the second key? If it only took them 30 minutes, why wouldn't they just attach it to the original key and hand them to me? It's because, folks, they already had the second key. They used it as a leverage tool to sell the vehicle and make me feel like I was getting more bang for my buck. I was getting banged, but no buck. So what this actually came out to when I got to finance was $33,407.44. Now, if you take the $29,899, add the sales tax to that, that's $31,864. It ended up coming out to $33,407. I think they took me for about $2,000 to $2,500 when it was all said and done, because they already had the key fob and they charged me in the paperwork another basically $500 for the extended warranty, which they told me they were going to give. So then I made the mistake of telling them that I had $10,000 cash to put down on the vehicle. They used that toward their advantage, and they ended up getting me for $24,217.52 is what I financed. So I will say, beware of this dealership. And if you think I'm alone and I'm just maybe going off about a deal I made that ended up not being good, which, by the way, I want to add, I had a over 800 credit score, and then when I got to finance, they would charge me 9.19. They said, "Oh, that's the best we can do. You know, inflation is up. Here we are in December of 2023. Okay, inflation's up." So they put me through with a credit union is who I got the loan through, and I did go ahead and agree to the 9.19. He said, well, he could run it again, but it would ding my credit more, and I didn't want that. So I called the credit um, union the next day. They're like, "Oh, you didn't sign anything yet?" And I said, "Well, yeah, I did." They said, "Oh man, we could have got that for you at 5.25 on a used car." And I was like, "What?" And I even asked the finance guy, "Do you have a sell rate and a buy rate?" What that is a lot of dealerships will buy the interest rate from a financial company, and then they'll turn around and up it a percent or two, and then set you. That's the rate you end up with. So they're making money on the deal, which I'm not against the dealership making money. They're in this to make money. I'm not against that. I mean, it costs them to be in business, advertisement, salespeople, the building, the lights, the janitorial services, all that. I get that. I own a business. It costs me to be in business. So I don't begrudge them that. What I do begrudge them is just flat out taking full advantage of people and way overcharging them. And so just know there is a buy rate and a sell rate to interest rates, and you should ask the financial uh, person what their buy rate is and what their sell rate is. And if they're not willing to tell you, then they're just really trying to screw you over. I would come in there pre-financed next time if I had to do it all over again. Um, So that being said, just know that, okay? I will be refinancing this vehicle with that credit union at 5.25 in the next month. I have to give it 30 days. So really the dealership's not going to really make anything off my interest rate. So like I said, I'm not alone. I went in, I did some research. I did leave a Google review. I got a reply back from a Maria who basically said she's their customer relations person at the dealership. "Oh, we're so sorry you had a bad experience. We really want to make this right. Me and my team. Here's my email. Email me." So I emailed her. Over an 8-day period, I emailed her 4 times. Being very nice. I'm not an ugly person. I don't scream and shout and use vulgarity or nothing. And no reply. So I went up there to get my tags a few days ago, asked if she was there. I'd like to speak with her. No, she wasn't available. Once they gave her my name, she wasn't available. So I left my phone number. I said, "Well, please have her reach out to me and call me. I'd really like to discuss my experience with her." That was 5 days ago. Heard nothing back. I reached out to Brad, their general manager. He doesn't care to talk to me either. So buyer beware with Toyota of Richardson is what I say. So there you go, folks. That's not an honest dealership. You know, if you sit down with them and they say, "Hey, we have a reconditioning price of $300," okay, you know, it cost them some time. I give them that. I talked to, like I said, 4 other dealerships. All of them had a make ready fee of $300 to $400. I don't begrudge them that. And when I told them what I paid, or what they slid in on me when I told them I wasn't going to pay it, and they slid it into the finance and played the smoke and mirrors and numbers game, and I went up there really tired after working all night, made the deal. I accept that. That's on me. But folks, do your homework. I do not recommend buying a car from Toyota Richardson. They're a bunch of scam artists. They'll reply back on a Google review that they're concerned and they want to talk to you, but they won't call you back. They won't email you back. The general manager won't call you back because they don't care. All they want to do is just screw you out of your hard-earned dollar. All right, there you have it. I appreciate you stopping by and watching this video. If you liked it, please make sure you smash the like button and the subscribe button and the bell icon for new content coming down the way. Also, if you can relate to this video and you want to leave a comment, good, bad, or indifferent, down below, or if you know of other dealerships that you've dealt with who do dishonest and shady stuff, please make sure you leave a comment and hashtag their dealership. I'd appreciate if you'd share this one to help other people out who are looking at buying a car, whether it's at Toyota of Richardson or any other dealership. Well, until next time, I want to thank you for stopping by. Take care and God bless.